We also want to bring in the founding member of the NYPD K-9 unit and owner of the training center in Houndstown, USA, Michael Gould, and former FBI supervisory special agent Ed Mireles. Thank you both for being here to talk this through. I want to get right to it. Michael, I'll start with you on your reactions to the latest plea from the Guthries that happened last night and the specific wording that Savannah uses. I mean, is it safe to assume at this point the FBI told her to use those specific words like "we understand," peace, and celebrate with her? So I'm going to ask that question to both of you. So, Mike, go ahead and take that first one.
Yeah, thanks, Laura. Thanks for having me. Yeah, so the characterize this as surreal is a good word. This has not followed any typical trajectory of a kidnapping of an 84. If this was based on money, ransom, to kidnap an 84-year-old woman who's in bad health, who's on life-sustaining medication, is almost it's virtually unheard of.
Right.
So I think she was at risk. Health risk a week ago today. So to be pragmatic about it, I think law enforcement and the family have to recognize, hope for the best, but be prepared for the worst.
Sure. And Ed, with your experience, what do you make of what was said by the Guthries, by Savannah Guthrie yesterday, the wording to the kidnappers?
Well, first of all, thank you for inviting me. And I want to say that my wife, Elizabeth, who is also a retired FBI agent, and I send our heartfelt wishes to the Guthrie family. We hope and pray for the best result as quickly as possible. But as far as the video, I saw that and I thought to myself, oh my God, what a terrible video. It was foreboding, it was ominous, and it was like, but then when I drilled down past the shock of the video, I'm thinking, well, they are doing this because they probably have some confirmation of proof of life or something along those lines. But boy, that video was, I mean, it was bordering on scary, really.
Right. I mean, but the wording, we want to celebrate with her. What about that? You think that sounds like she's still alive?
Well, I'm hoping, yes. I mean, I'm not a psycholinguistic, but, I'm sure the FBI and other law enforcement agencies help them prepare that message.
Sure, yeah. Directed FBI has been at their side. And Michael, you have extensive experience investigating searches like this with the use of the canines that you've worked with. So I'm just wondering what you would do, what your team might do in a situation like this. We don't have a suspect that has been publicly identified. I'm just wondering what you see, because I keep looking for canines. Every time I think about having you on the show, I'm always looking for that sort of a part of the search.
Yeah, definitely, Laura. So I personally think the noose is closing on this case. The more times I see law enforcement returning to the scene, whether or not the scene should have never been released, in my opinion, from the beginning. But the fact that they're going back, that means they're gathering more evidence. They're interviewing people, maybe contractors, somebody familiar with the family. That is going to be an important element to this. But yeah, the use of dogs, you can see them searching the outside perimeter. This terrain is perfect. Dogs are perfect evidence recovery tools. That's what they specialize in. So they were there early on. The scene, in my opinion, was wrapped up, released too quickly. This wasn't a commercial building. It wasn't a bank. It was a residence that nobody lived in. So I hate to second guess the sheriff in particular here, but I think some missteps clearly were made by his own admissions. He wasn't aware of the fact that even these Instagram videos were made by the family. So these are things that they should keep there. And it's good that they're not talking, actually. I think this is a good thing that the law enforcement isn't talking right now, and they're just evidence recovering now.
Sure. And, Ed, law enforcement is in possession of these ransom notes. There's a couple of them now. And then there's the one that includes the Monday deadline with undisclosed circumstances. So with your experience, how would you navigate evidence like that? How would you deal with that? And how do you think tomorrow is still a deadline at this point? Because we've got the latest communication that has happened that Savannah Guthrie herself has, mentioned, and I understand. And so, I'm just wondering if you think that's still a deadline and what you make of these notes and this back and forth, seemingly new communication.
Well, deadlines have to be taken seriously no matter what. But this case is not, as your other guest, Michael, said, it's not a normal kidnapping case. This is beyond. I've never seen a case like this. But obviously, you have to take the deadline seriously. And behind the scenes, we don't know what's going on. We're all on the outside looking in, but I'm sure they're playing for time, and I'm sure they're looking at every possible lead that they can find. Whether it's in the house, outside the house, or some sort of technical, research device, technical research into the devices that are being used. But by all means, they have to take these deadlines seriously. And
Yeah.
again, not knowing what was said and what was presented, we just have to hope for the best.
I want to ask you both about something that Nancy Liu reported on just now, and we heard about this from overnight, that at the home of the sister, there were flashes seen, like somebody was taking photos inside of the home, inside of the sister's home there that's a short way down the road from Nancy's. What did you guys make of that? A lot of poom, 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 like a lot of the flash photos inside of the sister's house.
Well, I
Yes.
think law enforcement needs to. They're always looking for different leads, different avenues. You get a fresh set of eyes on something, or you develop even if it's a minute piece of evidence, it could generate a whole different avenue of investigation. So they have to keep pushing. They have to keep looking for leads and hopefully hit that magic, that golden nugget of evidence that they need.
All right, Michael, you see the same?
Yeah, of course. So, and we have to remember that historically, family members have to be interviewed. He was the son-in-law was the last person seen with her. So it's just quite natural that they have to interview them, and then they got to go back. And I'm certain there's interviews going on continually as we speak of every possible human being that entered that property or was ever near that property. They're being interviewed. They gather information. Then they got to go out and investigate and see if they can recover some evidence that makes some sense to them. But again, I think this is going to wrap up relatively soon. I think the FBI, their lack of comments means to me they're moving along at a pretty rapid pace. And these two things could be true at the same time, these ransom notes and everything else. Hey, listen, it could possibly be a diversion from the actual facts. And the FBI would allow that to go. Again, our hopes and prayers are out for the Guthrie family. But again, we're a week into this case, and things are going to come to an end pretty quickly. And I think we're all going to be quite surprised by the outcome.
Well, that would be something. I mean, we hope that there will be a conclusion soon, but we just, as every guest we've had on our air, everybody gives their expert opinion, but we simply just don't know. But we'll see how it plays out. Founding member of the NYPD K-9 unit, Michael Gould, and former FBI Supervisory Special Agent Ed Mireles. Thank you very much for being here to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.